Let us continue playing Dragon Age Origins as we have been cast out and now seek to join the Grey Wardens. So, let's get to exploring, shall we? There is a fair amount of stuff we can do and a fair amount of stuff we can just take. And we'll be taking as much as we can get away with.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Indeed. Speaking of, if you'll excuse me 2 moments. Ah, worthless to me. Absolutely worthless to me. So, here we are at camp. Now, there are a few people we can talk to here, but I think we'll actually go up. Just have a quick look. Yeah, I think we go up this way first.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful...
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Doom and gloom and... something over here, maybe? Okay, awkward camera in the way. Let's have a chat to the priest.
Blessed, my faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
Very well, and neither should you, but there's also a sack.
My faith sustains me.
In fact, there's a couple of sacks here.
Fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
I picked up a few lootables, but overall nothing much here by the look of it. This area we will explore properly a little later.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
Only 2 of them made it.
And let's have a chat to the sergeant.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Oh. So clearly we need more cunning, because that's the main thing that affects our steal rates at the moment.
I'm certain there is another explanation.
No, there's not. My man caught him with his hand in his pocket.
Careful. You're talking about a Grey Warden. I would trust his word over your man. In any event, I vouch for the good conduct of all the wardens here. Are we clear?
Yes, Warden.
Yes, we're definitely not going to steal everything. Definitely not. That certainly isn't my plan. Ash Warrior. Actually, there is a few... Yeah, I should stop wandering around and actually get around to doing stuff. So we can't go up there. Up there is where I think we're going to be Alistair. What's important for the moment...
You there, Elf. What's your name?
Elf?
It's Pig, sir.
Go tell Turn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision.
Do you know much about the dwarves?
Some, like all Ash Warriors. Our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors, as you should well know.
You trained with the dwarf and berserker warriors?
Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf Son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago. Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is the dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Now, where's the sick one? Oh, actually, he's over there, isn't he? There we go. Kennel Master.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The animal is very ill. Oh. We shall definitely not kill the dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds could I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
And thus, the quest has begun, and we have more codex entries. Now we have quite a few of these. Giant spiders, ghouls, genlocks, deep stalkers, and the Archdemon. Culture and history, we have the Kokari Wilds, and as for characters, Balin Idukan, and King Kalen, and also Loghain. But we have other things to be about at the moment.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
As you
Life
say.
is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Also, we should try and steal from the Quartermaster. The reason we want to do that is because he actually has a decent item, if I remember this rightly. There we are. Hardy's Belt. +1 Constitution, hence additional hit points. Always a plus thing. Anyway, let's talk to you.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
I can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide.
No.
Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let's see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
So these are the morale boosting things here, and there's some interesting stuff. We can go for a big heavy chainmail stuff. There was something I was looking at, but I guess we'll just have to go and grab the normal stuff then. Alright, we'll leave that alone and just buy the normal.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Standard, he should have an increase to the backpack, if I remember this rightly. Yeah, there we go. So this is a backpack purchase, which increases our capacity by 10 items, which is going to become more and more important as we go through this. So I will actually sell off... I don't necessarily want to sell this, but we'll sell off the heavy armor. How close are we? We're a long way off, actually. But that has got us there, so okay. Backpack, and now we have 80. I believe he can sell us another one when we come back as well, just as added benefits, so... also, what are we currently equipped with? We're equipped with rough leather gloves, and there isn't a helm of that type. Alright, we'll leave that alone then. Let's also go for more theft. Nothing to steal.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'm looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Oh, actually, there's something else we can do here. Now, this chest we cannot open yet, but if we get an
That
option...
course of action is inadvisable.
Aww.
Welcome, young man.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Yes, we don't want to speak to him too much.
Hail to you.
Hail to me. Alright, we'll
Welcome,
speak to him.
young man.
He tells us about something.
I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting.
Enchantment!
It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Indeed. I should go.
Goodbye.
So yes, unfortunately he won't do any enchantment for us as of now, but, you know. Ah, Win. Let's talk to Win.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Duragon.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Kaelin thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between darkspawn and the Fade?
Not much, I'm a dwarf after all.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
You humans and your chantry.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
I'm sure he doesn't. So, that would be another character thing there, and that is win.
Friends, should it find you, you will not have failed you. You will have served your...
Here
I'm
we
sorry,
see the Templars.
but the mages must not be interrupted. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
They seem to be practicing ice spells. But fine, I can't do anything there. Let's have a quick look back here then. This is back to the bridge. So I believe I've actually gone everywhere except for a couple of conversations I can have here. So that's where Alistair is. Let's actually go... Oh no, I have been there. Have been up there. So, okay, we'll go and speak to Alistair.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste
Did I steal
now
from you?
beg your forgiveness.
Can't remember if I stole from you.
I shall do it.
Nope, I failed to steal from you, that's why. Well, you know. It'll all be fine. Let's head up here.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Stealing. And I think we gained a lesser health poultice from that, unless there was something else I've got recently. Another longsword. Not much else over here by the look of it. We could steal from the nurses, but I think we'll leave that alone. Let's see, it's back down here. Okay, I'm a bit lost, but I'm sure there's a couple of things I haven't done yet. Oh no, there we are. That is what I was looking for.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
It matters to me if your cause is just.
You're a funny one. They wouldn't listen to some dwarf no matter what you think. Thanks for the laugh, though. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
And thus, we have our meal.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. My belly thanks you.
Oh,
At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little...
Did I get any rewards from that? I don't think I did.
Wait on me.
I'm trying to remember. I think I had missed an opportunity to get something from him there, but oh well. Being the good guy has screwed me over there, I believe. Alright, let's go and find Yeah. Let's go and find Alistair. And if we head over here, we should find a few additional bits of stuff, maybe? War Council. Are there a few additional bits of stuff here? Apparently not. Unless I'm just missing it due to the camera angle. I thought there was a chest over here. It has been a while since I played this game, but I'm remembering some things better than I am others, I'll be honest. Ah, no, that's the chest.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Yay!
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must.
Silence the Grumpy
Get out
One.
of my way, fool.
Go do your chores.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know. These mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Duragon.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about darkspawn.
Nobody knows much about them. You kill them.
That's a sound policy to be sure, but the Grey Wardens have always believed it's important to know your enemy. To know them is to know how to destroy them. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
A mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
We shall in fact lead on, but first I'm going to go and crack open this chest. There we get some runes. And we are going to quickly grab the codex item for Alistair, although there's really not a lot of info there. So, Alistair is the first of the main recruitable characters in this game. He's fairly easy, you just get him. He has a runic worry token, which gives him extra willpower. He's a sword shield person by default, and he already has better equipment than we have, so we'll probably leave that alone. His stats... He has 20 strength, so he can actually wear the dwarven armor we've got. The superior one. So it would mean he's not getting an matching armor bonus, but actually he's not getting that anyway. No, superior dwarven armor. There we go. So that gives him armor 11. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as if we've got any other grey iron equipment, so we can't get him anywhere near that. And... yeah, I should really toss these away. Yeah, we'll destroy that. I mean, I could probably have gone and sold them, but, you know, it's all fine. See, Alistair has now a bit of more of a defensive boost. Meanwhile, let's have a quick check around for any items. Doesn't seem as if we've got anything available. So, I believe I've done most things that I'd want to do, other than possibly talk to the King and to Loghain, which I might do now, actually. Yeah. Let's go and speak to both of them now, if we can.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sister spoke. We stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the King. What's he about?
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the King whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the King just waves him off. The King wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the King wants in the end, though. The King thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the Queen.
The Queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the King did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Let's have a chat with Loghain's guard.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Teyrn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the King wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn. Very well.
Yeah. We can speak to Teyrn at that point, but there's not really a lot of benefit to doing so, in my experience. So, we've pretty much done everything we want to do here, and I don't believe we have the cunning to do this, but let's have a go anyway.
It has begun.
Apparently not. Well, we shall leave that there and see how this goes. So, until next time.